Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to 9 p.m. English News Edition Netherlands. A closure of the Oneness Stop a Central project. Escalation of fighting on Israel's northern border. Overview of the conflict and latest developments. Those were the lens now come to the national news. The Unified Democratic Central Party (CDE) launched a new file initiative today as part of its election campaign focused on strengthening direct communication with the citizen. The initiative began with an interactive meeting with the residents on the Belbele municipality of the livestock market. Thereafter, unlike a traditional public catering, this its type emphasized direct dialogue and listening to the concern of local residents. During the visit, the body officials and supporters engaged in discussion with the various local stakeholders, including traders and livestock breeders, to learn about their daily lives and explore their development aspirations. This approach reflects the party's commitment to aligning its political discourse with the realities and needs of citizens on the ground. Then the following the original election Al-Sabihe, the candidate of the Union majority UMP presidential plug election really in the city of Arta amidst the enthusiastic atmosphere and remarkable public turnout. This gathering was marked by large mobilization of party supporters and residents of the area who flocked in large numbers to express their support for the party's candidate, Mr. Ismail Mrigeli. Supporters of the UMP expressed their support for Ismail Mrigeli in the upcoming presidential election, scheduled to April 10.
Ismail دعمادك يدودو على صودا فيو تقالا غورو مرشو لدالك جميل دالي إسماعيل الله بدور إسماعيل الله بدور إسماعيل الله بدور إسماعيل الله بدور دعمادك يدودو على صودا فيو إسماعيل الله كدور إسماعيل الله كدور إسماعيل الله كدور إسماعيل الله كدور مستقبل لو يوم الدير هذا مذوالي بديسو تبدو يفتني إسماعيل الله كدور إسماعيل الله كدور إسماعيل الله كدور أنا دحل وريو ومكدلن دونيو الشروق مستقبل لو يوم الدين هذا مذوالي بديسو تبدو يفتني إسماعيل الله كدور إسماعيل الله كدور إسماعيل الله كدور جبتو بحي جريو دليلو بحي غرصون سنادو دميلاي هلو داود حي جبتو بحي جريو دليلو بحي غرصون سنادو دميلاي هلو داود حي صودح مري هذا دوقي برشدا تيولا إيدين دحي دكتادا كسو مغلو وصودا بقالي وحفظن هذا دتك صودح مري هذا دواقي برشدا تيولا إيدين دحي دكتادا كسو مغلو وصودا بقالي وحفظن وحان أفريكا بكري هذا كردقاقيو تاريخ لدى فكري أيام نوليغان توغو قرانو صدقضي إسماعيل الله كدو إسماعيل 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 الله كدو إسماعيل 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 الله كدو وحان أفريكا بكري على كردقاقيو تاريخ لدى فكري أيام نوليغان توغو قرانو صدقضي إسماعيل الله كدو إسماعيل 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 الله كدو إسماعيل 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 الله كدو إسماعيل 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 الله كدو
Anno the United Nations population fine in Djibouti held an official ceremony to mark the conclusion of the Comprehensive Support Center project for addressing gender-based violence. This project is part of ongoing effort to strengthen protection mechanism and development support service for the most vulnerable groups. Then the ceremony was attended by several senior officials and partners, including the deputy head of mission of the Italian embassy, the Minister of Health, Mr. Ahmed Roble Abdile, the UNFPA representative in Djibouti, Mr. Aisha Ibrahim Jama, and the UN agency coordination in Djibouti. During the event, participants emphasized the importance of the adopting, coordinating a sustainable approach to combating gender-based violence, ensuring any protection and facilitate access to integrate effectiveness service for victims, particularly those from vulnerable groups. Then Ms. Aisha Ibrahim Jama emphasized the need to establish a multi-sectoral approach based on coordination and sustainability to ensure an effective response to gender-based violence. She stressed that this approach guarantees a comprehensive support for survivors and provides comprehensive protection for the most vulnerable groups. She added that the coordination between government agencies, international organizations, and civil society is essential for the sustainable of the effort, noting that the integrated and continuous work is the best way to enhance the effectiveness of the program and expand their impact in addressing this phenomenon and protecting society from its negative effects, she said. Then the Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Rabi Abdili, reaffirmed the government's commitment to preserving the project achievement and strengthening coordination mechanism to better serve the most vulnerable group. In this context, the Minister emphasized that the next phase will witness intensified effort to ensure the sustainability of the project's outcomes by strengthening partnership with various national and international stakeholders and also developing the capacity of healthcare personnel and as well as improving the quality of service provided. He also noted the importance of targeted intervention more aggressively toward the most vulnerable regions and groups, thereby contributing to greater health quality and hence the effectiveness of program implementing on the ground. For the second consecutive day, the Pro-Promoting Entrepreneurship 2026 forum continues with Rebecca Paul Momentum reaffirming its position as a key platform for advancing the entrepreneurship ecosystem. During this event reflected the growing dynamism of the innovation sectors, driven by increasing interest in supporting entrepreneurs and enhancing their capability. The forum was attended by the Minister of Digital Economy and Innovation, a clear indication of the government's commitment to supporting digital transformation and also providing a conducive environment for the growth of startups. And with the presidential election scheduled for April 10, 2026 approaching, the country is actively preparing for the electoral event. Electoral authority opened voter registration card collection centers in all offices in the capital. Several days ago, distribution continues daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., allowing citizens ample time to collect their cards under the ideal condition. Voters are required to bring their supporting document and it's reiterated that voter registration card is essential for voting on the election days. As part of the national campaign to raise awareness about the danger of drugs and promote road safety, organized by the Ministry of Youth and Culture, the intensive awareness caravan continues these activities in several community development centers in the capital. This initiative, organized in partnership with the Ministries of the Health and Interior, brought together a larger audience of parents, middle and high school student associations and representative of local communities. This initiative is part of a national effort aimed at protecting young people from the danger of drug and delinquency as well as road safety risk. During the event, participants emphasized that the drug use has been a major factor in the vulnerability of young people exposing them and to violence, academic valor, social marginalization, and delinquency. Unlawful in Kenya a sport crisis due to a Middle East conflict. Thousands of town strike of Mombasa, Kenya is facing an economic crisis linked to ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Between 6,000 and 8,000 tons of tea, valued approximately 24 million US dollar remains strike in the port of Mombasa. This port is one of the world's most important trading hubs, and this situation highlights the vulnerability of international supply chain to geopolitical events. On the international scene, since earlier March, fighting has intensified considerable along Israel northern border and southern Lebanon. That Israel forces have stepped up their strikes on various parts of Lebanon, notably targeting the capital Beirut and Sipab. Lebanese authorities have reported 7 days of numerous injuries in the region. Anoha is here in the plateau within who will present the GTA campaign. Thank you for your attention and have a good night.